everyone! The demo has dropped for Star Trek Voyager Into the Unknown. I'm so excited to play it. I'm going to show you guys me playing it right now. I'm so fucking happy. I've been waiting for ages. Let's get into it right away, guys. I'm so freaking happy right now. Oh my god! Ah, god, it even looks like fucking Voyager! Let's make sure we're recording, guys. We're recording! Guys, it even looks like Voyager! You know, on the control panel on the ship, if you've loved Star Trek Voyager, this series, you'll know what I'm talking about. It even fucking looks like it. Let's go with high. Confirm. Oh, escape to confirm. Adjust brightness. I'm gonna go all the way bright. I like it bright. Let's confirm. I'm so happy, I'm too happy. Right, new game. You're the captain of the Federation starship USS Voyager. Manage your ship and crew. Plot a course through procedurally generated star systems. Your unique shipbuilding and decisions you make will reshape your history. Stardate 4835.6. Captain Janeway. It's a new ship, a new crew, a new mission. Today we embark on a mission to locate a Marquis vessel that's disappeared in the Badlands. Starfleet intelligence believes these terrorists have acquired dangerous new technology. My ship is security 2 is undercover aboard that ship. I haven't received communication from him in over a week. The Badlands are treacherous. I can only hope he's safe. In the meantime, I have a starship to prepare for launch and a crew to assemble. Sorry, I'm excited. Sorry. Speaking of which, our final two crew members have just arrived. Ensign Harry Kim and Tom Paris. It seems I have a few introductions to make. Gentlemen, welcome to Voyager. Ensign Kim, you're fresh from the academy, ready for your first deep space assignment? Reporting for duty, Captain. It's an honour to be here. I hope I live up to your expectations. Ensign Kim, I trust you've already met Tom Paris, our esteemed observer, a former Marquis pilot who will help us search the Badlands for the Marquis vessel. With all due respect, ma'am, observer is hardly a title benefiting my talents. I'm the best damn pilot in this sector. Call me Pilot Extraordinaire Ensign. The Marquis, wow, I've heard a lot of stories about them. Relax. I was with the Marquis only for a few weeks before I was captured and sent to a lovely little penal colony in New Zealand. Prison? Enough chatter, gentlemen. All hands, this is the captain. Report to your stations. Helm, take us into the Badlands. Maximum warp. Sorry, I'm too excited. Into the Badlands. The Badlands, a treacherous region of space where violent plasma storms can cripple even the most advanced starships. Captain Janeway observes the swirling chaos from the view screen, a subtle smile playing on her lips. She's ready for the challenge. Scans are picking up no other vessels in the system, Captain. It's your time to shine, Mr. Paris. Any idea where your former colleagues might be hiding? I wasn't exactly Marquis of the Year, Captain, but they did prefer underground bases, remote planets, and... Captain, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm reading a coherent Tetrium beam scanning us and a displacement wave heading towards us. Incoming! A colossal wave of turbulent energy surges towards Voyager, its power dwarfing anything the crew has ever seen. With no time to analyse the threat, emergency measures are initiated. Red alert, helm, evasive manoeuvres. No effect, the wave will intercept us in 5 seconds. Brace for impact. It's the caretaker, isn't it? Aftermath. As the crew regains consciousness, they find their bridge in total devastation. Twisted metal, sparking consoles, and injured crewmates paint a grim picture. What just happened? The caretaker just happened. Holy shit! Damage report. Major hull and deck damage. The transport is offline, and we're receiving casualty reports. Brace to sickbay. Doctor, I've got injured crew on the bridge. Doctor. Damn. Captain, we're losing systems across multiple decks. The deuterium tanks are empty. Warp core's gone to grey mode. We're on reserves, barely. Mr. Paris, take the helm. Scan for the nearest source of Deuterium? I'm so terrible. External sensors are offline. Stellar cartography must be down. Voyager's blind, Captain. Janeway to engineering. We need stellar cartography back online now. Welcome to tutorial. Click on the question mark icon 1 on the left of the screen to revisit any tutorial screen and tutorial pad detail up to screen. Some additional tutorials will pop up during the gameplay, but additional tutorials on the screen. Check out the new tutorial screens now. Okay. Activate stellar cartography by switching the power on. Switch on. Captain. Oh, there we go. Captain, sensors are picking something out there, but what Harry is trying to stammer is we're not in the Badlands anymore. Oh, oh, what is that thing? Where are we? If our sensors are working, we just dropped over 70,000 light years into the Delta Quadrant. The Delta Quadrant? How? Captain, life support systems are failing. This array will have to wait, Mr. Paris. Take the helm. Find us a deuterium source. Deuterium source. Scan points of interest marked with question marks to reveal resources. Okay, wait, what are we supposed to be doing? Like here. Scan. Now we can get deuterium. Deuterium. Navigate your ship by traveling to various locations. While traveling, time passes in the form of cycles. While visiting points of interest, you can choose between different approaches with different risks and outcomes. The different colours of the chances bar represents the possible outcomes. Excellent. Yeah, we got that. We got that. Okay, so we need to get here then. Set course. We detected a small debris field scattered across a wide area. The debris appears to be the remnants of a vessel. Maybe we can find something useful in here. Collect any easily accessible resources. Use the tractor beam to clump up the debris for easier collection. Max 565. Leave. We don't want to leave. Use the tractor beam. Shit! Unfortunately, there were some less useful parts that we hoped scattered in the debris. Collecting the storage room to challenge warp core to tier 1. Okay, we need to go somewhere else then. How about here? Scan. Resources deuterium. Okay. Go here. Captain, receiving a help from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Risk to send an engineering team to perform repairs. Keep a safe distance and transmit navigation data. We transmitted the necessary data, Captain. They were able to correct their course. They were appreciated with sent over a medium amount of supply of resources as a gesture of thanks. Captain, we can now deactivate grey mode. Captain, ready to increase warp core output. The warp core is the reactor that powers the ship. To generate energy, it continuously consumes As a person of the seen Star Trek Voyager so many times, I should know how to say this. Why am I struggling? Depending on the reactor level, you produce more energy, but more deuterium is required. There we go. I just said it. Increase the power by selecting main engineering and switching the warp core to a higher tier. Okay, here we go. Okay, warp core, higher tier. Okay, tier 2. Tier 2. Oh, here we go. Our energy levels are returning to normal, Captain. Good, now what about this thing? This array? I can't tell, Captain, but our scans detected a marquee vessel next to it. Sensor array, chances 100%, optional, try hailing them. Scan for life signs. Scan the ship for life signs, Ensign. There's no one on board, Captain. Scan the array? What about the array? Several life forms on board, Captain. Oh, it's a success. Is one of them Vulcan? I'm not sure, Captain. The signals are weak. We'll just have to see for ourselves. I want the transport room repaired and ready. Mr. Paris, get us to the uranium deposit. We need to repair the transport room. Okay, collect and restore uranium to repair the transport room. Okay, right, we need to scan it then. Uranium, here we go. Set course. Okay, we set a small... Okay, let's try and... I want to try and use the maximum amount as possible. There we go. Lost due to full storage. Recover a lot. Captain, the operation was a big success. We managed to recover a lot of resources. Wait, but how do we store it, though? I'm confused. Did we not store it? Repair the transport room? I'm so confused. Detriment max capacity? Like, I'm so confused. Ship. Where's holodeck? Life support, life support. Wait, where's... That's the holodeck. Science laboratory, ruined room, mess hall. Okay, I'm so confused. Sick bay. Engineering office. Ruined room. You can... No, thank you, I'm good. Repair the transporter. Where the hell is the transporter room? I am so confused. Where the hell is the transporter room? Okay, right. Okay, let's wait. Oh, wait, that's the freaking... Go back to the system again. Okay, right. Maybe we need to investigate all of it. Right, let's try and scan. Okay, set a course. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down, but structurally sound with sealed storage compartments. Leave the storage alone and focus on salvaging from other parts of the ship. We found a moderate amount of resources, Captain. Okay, good. We now have all the uranium we need. Oh, okay, fair enough. Engineering is standing by to repair the transport, Captain. Repair. Repairing, 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 repairing. Transporters are back online, Captain. Mr. Parrish, set a course for the array. It's time we get some answers. Okay, the array's here. Set a course. Oh! Enter game, Mr. Parrish. Get ready for your first away mission. Away missions present a series of challenges. Heroes possess skills and traits. Select heroes with the matching skills for your away team. Okay, right. Quick-witted. Start mission. Decide on the approach. Select the hero to complete the challenge with the appropriate skill. The skill is lower than the requirement. The success chance is displayed. Captain, we seem to materialise in the middle of a cornfield. This place is eerily similar to Earth, but something's off. Any suggestions on what to do next? Look for digital footprints or specialised. Scan for any life signs or strange energy signatures. Do that one. Confirm. Harry and Tom use their tricorders to scan for life signs to detect a strange energy spike emanating from a nearby area. Following the readings, they navigate through the corner and find a farm with people working in the fields. An old man sits on the porch of a nearby farmhouse strumming a banjo. After your challenge, the participating team members are fatigued and their skill values are reduced. Let them rest for the next challenge to recover and plan ahead accordingly. Captain, this old man seemed harmless enough. He might not know what's going on here. How should we approach him? To man to know what's going on, try to read his body language for any clues. Argue with the fact that this can't be a farm of Earth for you and you want to know what's going on. Demand to know what's going on. Oh no, failure. Harry's and Tom's demands have little effect on the old man. He seems rather confused by their presence, muttering about how things are not supposed to happen this way. He invites them to stay on the farm and wait, offering them some fresh corn cobs. I think he means corn on the cobs. The old man isn't much help. We try to find the Marquis ourselves. There's a large barn behind the farmhouse. The tri-callings readings are off the charts. There's definitely something strange about it, especially that back wall. Investigate the barn wall for hidden door. Try to analyse what these energy readings could be. Try to find a way to break the illusion of the wall. Okay, I think this is the better chance. Okay, let's go with this one. Oh, come on! The energy readings are baffling. Suddenly, the people from the field bust in, wielding farm tools as weapons. The old man appears and reveals the barn is an illusion. The back wall dissolving to show a bluish, glowing room where unconscious people, including a tattooed man and a half-Klingon woman, lie on a surgical tables. Sometimes you make major decisions that have a large influence on how the story proceeds. These decisions are marked with a golden outline. These people must be the missing Marquis. They are being held here. Captain, we must get them out of here. Wake up the tattooed man. Quick, wizard, wake up the half-Klingon woman. Oh, we wake up, Chakotay or B'Elanna. I think it has to be Chakotay. Your choice has consequences. Tom rushes towards the tattooed man, hoping to shake him awake. As he reaches out, the old man stops him, a look of concern on his face. Before Tom can react, a blinding white light fills the room and everything goes blank. Mission complete. No injury bonus. There we go. A sudden return. Captain Janeway anxiously awaits the return of our away team when Tom Paris unexpectedly materializes behind her. What happened on the array? Captain. What happened over there, Mr. Paris? We lost contact with you for several hours. What? We were there for only an hour, right? Harry? Harry? He was just right beside me. And he's still on the array, but why were you released and not... The Marquis are hailing us, Captain, putting them on screen. I'm Commander Chakotay of the Marquis. My Chief Engineer B'Elanna Torres is missing. Is she with you? No, Commander. One of our own is also missing. It seems we share a problem that makes sense if we sold it together. 3 of us will beam over to your ship. Face to face. Despite Janeway's invitation, the arrival of Chakotay and his Marquis crew on the bridge is fraught with tension. Both sides remain wary as they prepare to discuss their shared predicament. Captain, this is Seska, one of my engineers, and Tuvok, my... Oh, I know who he is. I'm glad to have you back, Tuvok. As I am, Captain Chakotay. I must inform you... As I am, Captain. Commander Chakotay, I must inform you that I was assigned to infiltrate your crew. Were you going to deliver us into their waiting hands, Vulcan? Correct. However, I assure you I perform my duties aboard your ship to the highest standards. Charming. And I see you have Paris with you too. Are you forming a Marquis Traitors Club, Captain? You win some, you lose some, Commander. Let's focus on bringing Torres and Kim back from the array. We can't get back inside. They've sealed the entrances and are blocking incoming hails. Lieutenant Tuvok, get down to engineering and find a way to bypass whatever's jamming our communications. Report back as soon as you have a solution. Captain, the ship status remains critical. Repair protocols are imperative. We require resources in the engineering office to mobilize additional workforces. Prioritize life support, secure core decks, and restore Deck 5 functionality for us to gain access to the engineering office. To be able to support power to a room, you need to activate the life support units of the corresponding deck. Each life support unit consumes energy, so plan accordingly. Switch on. Life support restored on Deck 5, Captain. Engineering office is now accessible. And of course it's a mess, so we'll have to fix it before we can even use it. Repair. Repairs in progress. Until completion, it would be logical to scan all planets in the system and gather more deuterium and uranium. Okay, right, let's get... Scan. Set course. Ah, engineering's been repaired. Engineering office fully operational again, Captain. We can now have additional work teams carry out 2 tasks simultaneously. Building or repairing rooms or even clearing rubble occupies work teams. To be able to carry out several tasks at the same time, obtain additional teams by building or upgrading engineering offices. Logically, we should now focus on Deck 2 and the mess hall to ensure the crew's food supply and maintain their physical endurance. This requires reactivating life support in that section first. The morale bar shows your current morale. The change to morale per cycle and icons indicating your crew's needs. Open the overview screen by pressing tab and switch to morale to get detailed info about your crew's needs. Your decisions in ship's management, food, crew quarters, and events affect crew morale. If morale falls to 0, the crew mutinies and the game is over. Oh my god! Life support restored on Deck 2, Captain. Access to the mess hall is now possible. However, it has sustained extensive damage. Emergency rations are currently deployed. After repair, the crew can access replicator rations again. We're going to have to repair it, ain't we? Repairs in progress. Until completion, we should address crew accommodation. Ruined room must be cleared to complete. Ruined room must be cleared to create room for residential sections. The ship is heavily damaged and many parts are destroyed beyond repair. To free up new building space, you will first have to remove the remnants of the old. Select the room and give the order to clear the debris. Removing debris takes time, cycles. To pass this time, travel on the map. Okay, right. Clear debris. While waiting for our work teams to finish, we should continue to collect more resources. Right, let's scan first. Yep, uranium and other resources. Let's go. There you go. Mess hall repairs are completed, Captain. We should switch to replicator rations now. It would enhance crew well-being. With every cycle your crew consumes rations, you can always use emergency rations which don't require resources but lower morale. The crew is used to consume premium rations made by the replicator. These increase morale but consume deuterium or whatever. Premium replicator rations, there we go. Replicator rations are now issued to the crew, Captain. There we go, that should keep him happy. Alright, let's go back to the system. There we go. Captain, we found an abandoned ship adrift in space. It's powered down. Okay, we know what we need to do here. There we go. Ruined room removal concluded. Great, maybe we can finally rebuild some crew quarters. My back is killing me from sleeping in the corridor. It'll do wonders for morale, that's for sure. To build new rooms, select the empty building space to bring up the construction menu. If you have enough work teams and resources, you can build the room. Every room needs a corresponding area, so plan accordingly. Maintenance, crew, technology, combat, Borg technology. Emergency quarters, observation lounge, crew quarters. Your crew is the lifeblood of your ship. Each room requires personnel to operate, so keep this in mind when adding new rooms or upgrades. Don't forget to provide the necessary accommodation. Morale may drop faster than you'd like. Okay, right. What's this damage? Sick bay's been damaged as well. Oh, we might need to repair sick bay. Answer the incoming call from Tuvok. Oh. Captain, the array's jamming signal has been neutralized. We should be able to establish communication. Let's hope they respond. Hail the array. Who's this? Why are you bothering me? Oh, it's you. Why are you back? You don't have what I need. I remember that voice, Captain. The old guy with the banjo, though he seemed a lot less jellyfish back on the array. I'm Captain Janeway, the Federation Starship Voyager. We mean you no harm. We just want our people back. Your people are no longer here. They might have what I need. You just have to leave them. Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. Chance 43%. Try to intimidate him. Give them back. Chakotay, let Chakotay talk. Sensor array. Scan the array for Harry and B'Elanna. I say the sensor array. I won't rely on the words of a stranger. Scan the array for life signs of Harry and Torres. No sign of them, Captain. No humanoid life forms. No humanoid life forms indicated at all. Who or what are we talking to right now? Appeal to his humanity. Tell us where they are. We are entrusted with their safety. Their families and friends rely on us to bring them home. They are our responsibility. I understand, but I had no choice. There just isn't enough time. Time for what? I must honour a debt that can never be repaid. Find something that cannot be found. Offer your help. What kind of debt? Offer your help. What you're looking for, maybe we can help. I've searched the galaxy with methods beyond your comprehension. No, there's nothing you can do. No, you're stealing my time. Don't you understand? I don't have time. Not enough time. We've been cut off, Captain. Damn it, we haven't got any closer to Harry or Torres. You managed to get him to open up a bit. Maybe Starfleet diplomacy isn't so bad after all. Captain, if I may. I've observed that the arrays were sending energy pulses towards the fifth planet of the neighbouring system ever since our arrival. Given the lack of information regarding our mission's crew's location, investigating this planet appears to be the most logical next step. It's the only lead we have. Thoughts, Commander? It seems our paths are entwined, Captain. Let's use this opportunity to find our people and bring them back. Agreed. Mr. Paris, I want you at the helm for this one. Let's find our people. Set a course for the 5th planet of the neighbouring system. Maximum warp. The sector map shows the entire sector with several star systems. You can either travel directly to another system or you can scan the system first to select the specified pole to visit. Let's go. Oh no. Wait, what the fuck? Oh no, we need to go here. There we go. There we go. Set course. There you go, sick bay is back online. Injured and sick crew will be placed in the sick bay automatically. Our treatment then get back to work. Increase the efficiency of the sick bay by assigning a suitable hero. Emergency quarters are online. Deuterium running low. Captain, we've got a major problem brewing down in engineering. The deuterium levels are critical. The ship won't last long without a refuel. If we don't locate any engine soon, we'll be adrift in space with no energy in your life support. We need to act fast. You have 25 cycles to accomplish the task. And still, we will stock up farmers' deuterium. Captain, we reach our destination. Orders. Return later. Okay, we need to scan. Okay, right. Scan. Set course. We need much resources as possible. There we go. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promise, Captain. There we go. Quarter problem. Captain, I need to address the lack of quarters. Many are sleeping in the corridors and morale is suffering. I suggest building a new quarter so many people can sleep in their own beds. You have 40 seconds to complete this task. Build enough quarters to inhabit all of the crew. Build one new quarters of your choice. Oh god. Okay, right. Ship. Okay, right. Rendering. Clean debris. Okay, let's just try and do this quickly. Let's just try and just... Yeah, let's just do that quickly, and then let's go back to the system. Yes, let's sort this out. Captain, reach our destination. Orders, continue. Let me just make sure we're still streaming. Let me just make sure. Yes, we are. There we are, Captain. I might say, what a ride. Voyager handles like a dream. Responsive, agile. Don't get too carried away, Mr. Paris. Let's see what we have here. A new lead. Following the caretaker's energy pulses, Voyager discovers a desert planet with a harsh, unforgiving landscape. Are Harry, Kim, and B'Elanna perhaps being held in this place? What's so special about this ugly old space rock? Prepare an away team. Optional to the general scan of the planet. Sensor array. Optional check the energy impulses. Anything noteworthy about the energy pulses? They are consistently targeting a single location, a barren piece of the desert. I recommend an away team investigate the area. There is something else. The interval between each pulse is decreased by 0.47 seconds since we left the array. We're getting faster. The entity says he's running out of time, right? Whatever that means, we better hurry. Or do a general scan of the planet. Let's see what we can learn about this planet. It has all the basic characteristics of an M-class planet, but no ocean, no river, nothing. However, there are settlements. Why would anyone want to live here? Leave it at that. Strange but intriguing. Prepare an away team. We're going to examine this world firsthand. Captain, a small ship is approaching. They're hailing us on screen. First contact. A peculiar alien with mischievous grin greets Voyager from his chaotic vessel. Neither Starfleet nor the Maquis have ever seen this species before. Perhaps an inhabitant of the Delta Quadrant. Hey, how come Neelix is popping up before we even met him in the game? I know it's a demo, but come on, game, come on! Greetings. Looking for something on this dusty old rock? Will we find anything, mister? Neelix. Never seen a ship like yours. Let me guess, you were whisked away from somewhere else in the galaxy and brought here against your will. Sounds as though you've heard this story before. Thousands of times, well hundreds of times, maybe 50 times, but the Caretaker's been bringing ships here for months now. The Caretaker? That's what the Okampa call him. He probably snatched some of your crew too, right? They're likely down the planet with the Okampa. But Captain, it's a tricky place, dangerous. You could use a guide, but of course a guide needs a little, you know. Compensation? Sounds fair. Wonderful. To be honest, I've had it rough recently. These pesky void voles have been nibbling away at my supplies. Some food and water would be most welcome. If you help us find our missing crew, you can have all the food and water you want. It's a deal. Right. What are we doing now? Okay, let's go here then. Let's set course. Right, let's scan here. There you go. Just try and salvage as much as we can. There we go. What a delicious meal, a culinary masterpiece. I've never encountered such a tangy but comforting, smooth yet vibrant concoction. What was it called again? Tomato... Tomato soup. Tomato soup. I'm something of a culinary wizard myself, you know, but my Altharian hair pasta bowl is widely known for its bold, mouth-watering taste. Mr. Nix, I'm pleased you're enjoying yourself, but we need your assistance now. Ah, yes, your missing crew, right. Scan the southern continent and look for a range of dead volcanoes. At their foot, you'll find a Kazon Ogla Ocampment. Kazon Ogla? One Kazon sector many. They control this part of the quadrant. They're a bit difficult, but with the right approach, even they can be reasoned with. I thought you said the Okampa had our people. Well, the Okampa do have your people. It's just finding them is a bit tricky. My old pal Majorman, the Ogre leader, might know where to look. He's a nice guy, a bit gruff, but he owes me a favour. Optional ask for... Let's ask for information first. And anything else we should know about these Kazon Oogla? Water's a precious commodity around these parts. The Oogla, they mostly get theirs through trade, so a little liquid diplomacy would go a long way. Right, let's send an away team. Very well, prepare an away team and your company then, Mr. Neelix. Fly back to Okampa. Okay, wait, initiative. Let's get this done. Moving. Crew. There you go. There we go. What am I doing? Not maintenance, fuck, not maintenance. Okay, ignore me. Okay, ignore me. Okay, maybe I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, oh, that worked. Captain, reach our destination orders, send an away team. I just send Neelix on his own. Chakotay and Tuvok. The away team materializes in a small valley between the dead volcanoes. The sun burns down on them mercilessly. The air is hot and dry and a sandy wind whips into their eyes. Captain, our tricorders are malfunctioning, probably because of the energy impulses. How do we get our bearings in this dust bowl? Survivalist, orient yourself using the cardinal points. Yeah, do that one. Success. Using his survival skills in the position of the sun, Chakotay determines the cardinal directions. He navigates the team through the rocky valley, eventually reaching a rocky ledge, gaining a better view of the surrounding area. In the distance, they spot the Kazon Oogla settlement. However, the wind is picking up and a massive sandstorm is approaching from the south. Captain, a sandstorm is heading our way. We need to find cover fast. Find a... Oh, no, yes! The away team quickly gathers rocks and wood, constructing a makeshift shelter. They huddle together as the sandstorm rages around them. After what seems like an eternity, the storm subsides. The away team emerges, slightly battered but unharmed, and sets off in the direction of the Kazon Ugla settlement. Sometimes certain approaches in away missions bear additional risks. Dangerous approaches are marked by a dangerous level indicator. Failing such a challenge can even result in injuries or even fatalities. Really? Fatalities? Captain, we've reached a settlement. How should we approach the people here? Telexing that needs the instruction. Approach intimidating with weapons at the ready. Oh yeah, go on, Tuvok. The away team approaches with weapons drawn and shoulders tense. The women and children of the Kazon Ugla scattered in fear. The men are armed but seem too intimidated to act. A tall Kazon emerges from the settlement, Jabin their leader. He seems unimpressed by the away team, but his face darkens at the sight of Neelix. In the background, a badly bruised young woman who looks nothing like the Kazon, but more like a human with pointy ears, peers around a corner. Seems like the Kazon don't find Neelix as charming as he led us to believe. How shall we appease them, Captain? Assure them you have no bad intentions. That'd be Neelix. The away team calmly explains their peaceful intentions, emphasizing their desire to find their missing crew. The diplomatic approach eases the tension, and Jabin explains that the Akampa live underground. The access controlled by the caretaker, who also provides the only source of water. As proof, Jabin points to the bruised woman he is currently holding as a slave, explaining she's the one of the few who've managed to reach the surface. When suddenly Neelix grabs a phaser, he points it at Jabin and demands for the Akampa girl to be freed. Things are getting handy, Captain. We should retreat. Secure the retreat with a phaser fire. The away team lays down recovering fire, forcing the Kazon to take cover. This allows them to minimize their exposure to enemy fire. Jabin, no furious, seems to acknowledge the away team's fighting skills. They escape with no casualties. Oh my god! More than gratitude, safely back on Voyager, Neelix surprises the rest of the away team as he and the rescue woman kiss passionately. How deep does the relationship between the two go? My dearest Cass, didn't I promise I'd save you? I knew you would come for me, my love. You lied and endangered my crew. This is not how trust is built, Mr. Neelix. He was desperate, Captain, but I understand I want to repay you and your crew for saving me. As Jabin said, the access to the underground city is controlled by the caretaker. There is a tunnel, but the caretaker is sealed with a security barrier. Or maybe I'd transport the barrier if we had the slightest breach. A transporter signal amplifier would be necessary. Excellent idea. Cass, can you help us once we've located... Can you help us once we... I can't speak! Of course, it's the least I can do. I'm grateful now. We have things to do. Optional. Ask Cass what she knows about the caretaker. Ask how Cass and Neelix met. Ask Cass why she came to the surface. Let's ask these questions. What can you tell us about the caretaker? For generations, he has provided the Okampa with food, water, energy, and protection from the outside world. Any idea why he does it or where he came from? No, we do have stories and legends about him, but they're just stories and legends. Ask how Kess and Neelix met. Kess, Mr. Neelix, I'm curious, how did you two meet? I met Kess while I was training with the Kazon Ugla. They enslaved her, but she was so kind to someone like me, I had to get her out. He visited, brought me gifts, made me laugh. He was the only good thing in that terrible place. We fell in love. Sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me. I admit I used you, Captain. I apologise, but I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Ask Kess why she came to the surface. Kess, if it's so dangerous on the surface, why did you leave your home? I felt a strong pull to explore the world beyond the sea. I yearned for the freedom to discover new things and learn about myself. Seeing my people so dependent on the caretaker, unable to even think for themselves, it was unbearable. We were once a people who had full command of our mind's abilities. Alright, someone gets started on the transport signal amplifier, and Kess, we'll go to sickbay and have you examined. Computer, initiate emergency medical holographic program. Introducing the Doctor! The Doctor! With no other options available, Captain Janeway activates Voyager's emergency medical hologram. A shimmering figure materializes in sickbay, ready to provide critical care. Please state the nature of the medical emergency. Oh, I love the Doctor! Doctor, our chief medical officer is dead. You have to take care of sickbay for now, and this patient cares. There's no need for concern. I'm capable of treating any injury or disease. A broken ulna, a few minor bruises and grazes. Nothing I can't handle. You're the most capable hand, young lady. Thank you, Doctor. That's very kind of you. I expect you to do your best, Doctor. Do my best, Captain. I'm programmed for optimal medical care. What else would I know? Now, if you excuse me, I have a patient to attend to and a sick bay to reorganise. Damn! Repair and activate the science laboratory to research the transport signify amplifier? Oh, here we go. Oh, while we're here, we may as well get some more stuff. Scan here. Let's set a course. There we go. Captain, the science lab is back online. We can start recharging the signal amplifier. There we go. The crew is happy about the fulfilled promises, Captain. There we go. Go. Access the tech tree to research new upgrades. This way you can upgrade rooms or unlock passive bonuses to improve efficiency. Certain technologies first require an upgrade of the tier of a technological category. Unlocking a new tech costs research points. Research points are produced by active science labs but also gained as rewards in away missions. Captain, the blueprints for the signal amplifier are complete. However, to start production, we need to repair the workshop. Oh, God. Okay, right. There we go. Scan. There we go. Oh, tech tree. Impulse engines. Workshop. Oh. Oh, what do I do? Which one do we do? Okay. Okay, what do I do though? Explore the tech tree and research any tech. Oh, okay, so it's anything then. Oh, okay. Oh, it's locked. Oh, it's locked. Okay, it's locked. Research. Oh God, what? Oh, there we go. And repair and activate the workshop. Are we doing that? Okay, we're researching. Okay, we're researching. Okay, it's going well. It's going well. It's going well. It's going well. Alright, let's scan here. Let's set a course. There we go. Workshop repair captain, we can start production on the signal amplifier. There we go. There we go. Transport signal amplifier blueprint. There we go. Crafting. I'm starting to get the hang of it. I'm starting to get the hang of it. Okay, right. There you go. Alright, let's just get back here. Set course for the Ocampa. Signal amplifier has been completed and is ready for use, Captain. It would be wise to make haste back to the Ocampa. That's what I'm doing! Oh! Captain, we'll reach destination in order. Send an away team. Oh god, Kess is going? Okay, right. Chakotay and Tuvok. Oh wait, that's not too bad, that's Neelix. Upon materializing near the tunnel entrance, a group of Kazon is already there, tinkering with the security barrier in frustration. As soon as they notice the away team, they flinch in fear and back off a bit. Watch out, shouts one of them, the foreign warriors are back. Captain, the Kazon seem hesitant, almost fearful. What are our orders? Ignore the Kazon and proceed directly to the tunnel entrance. The away team confidently ignores the Kazon, heading straight for the tunnel entrance. The Kazon, intimidated by the away team's fearless demeanor, make no attempt to stop them. Captain, we've reached the tunnel entrance, using the transporter signal amplifier now to find possible breaches in the security barrier. Use the amplifier to locate breaches in the barrier. Oh, it failed! The transporter signal amplifier proves less effective than hoped. While it detects fluctuations in the barrier, it cannot pinpoint a suitable breach. After several attempts, the away team manages to find a weak spot and transport through, but the process is longer than expected. Beyond the barrier, the tunnel opens to a breathtaking sight. Embedded into a large cavern, a futuristic environment with smooth white walls emerges in front of the away team, glowing in a warm white light lit with patches of green in the Akampa City. Captain, we're inside the Akampa City, but it's a maze of streets and chambers. How are we to proceed to find Harry and B'Elanna? Conduct a systematic search of the city. Chakotay, he's the best one for the job. Oh, even he failed! The away team struggles to maintain communication and coordination in the unfamiliar city, wasting precious time. Eventually, they stumble upon a medical facility where Harry and B'Elanna are being held. They find their crewmates awake but surrounded by strange medical equipment. B'Elanna, wary of the unfamiliar faces, instinctively reaches for a weapon, but before any competition can occur, the ground starts to shake violently. The message from Captain Janeway cuts through the joy of reunion. The caretaker array has apparently repositioned itself and is now firing at the tunnel entrance. We need to get out of here. Clear a path through any debris or obstacles. Go on, Tuvaka. The away team clears a path through the collapsing tunnels, using their phasers to blast away debris and create a safe passage. They dodge falling rocks and collapsing ceilings, ensuring everyone escapes safely. Soon they reach the exit. The security barrier, the only thing standing between them and their escape. The tremors are interfering with the signal's amplifier's focus, Captain. The connection is constantly interrupted. We can't beam out like this. Analyze the tremors interference pattern and recalibrate the transporter signal amplifier accordingly. Kess. Oh, Kess, you thick bitch! The tremors proved more complex to analyze than anticipated. The team's initial attempts to recalibrate the amplifiers are unsuccessful. Just as the tunnel is about to fully collapse over their heads, they manage to accomplish a shaky transport. Materializes back on Voyager with minor injuries. Mission complete. Oh my god, I'm loving this, guys. Unexpected allies. Back on Voyager, Harry Kim breathes a sigh of relief while B'Elanna Torres eyes her Starfleet rescues with suspicion. The Marquis engineer struggles to understand this sudden alliance. Miss Torres, welcome aboard Voyager. I'm Captain Captain Janeway and Ensign Kim. It's good to have you back in one piece. Reporting for duty, Captain. I don't think I'd ever see Voyager again. It's good to be back. What the hell is going on here, Chakotay? Since when are we cozying up to Starfleet? It's a long story, B'Elanna. Let's just say we had to compromise to get you back. And we should share our common goal, getting back home. Anything you learned on the planet that could help us? Ask what they learned about the Akampa. What can you tell us about the Akampa? Annoyingly friendly and incredibly naive. They wouldn't last 5 minutes on the surface. Apparently they've been living underground for over 500 generations. That's true. Our ancestors lived on the surface once. Ancient journals tell us the caretaker opened a deep chasm and let us underground. Any idea why? The Akampa mentioned something called the warming. The day our surface turned into a desert. On that day the caretaker appeared and built our city. Since then he has provided for the Akampa. A debt that can never be repaid. Say again, Lieutenant Tuvaka. There is enough evidence for me to form a reasonable hypothesis, Captain. The Akampa home world turned into a desert from one day to the next. The caretaker's immediate arrival seems to be no coincidence. I assume he is responsible for the ecological damage, building the underground city and caring for them. He seems to be trying to make amends. But how could he cause such devastation to render a planet incapable of sustaining life? I confess I do not know, Captain. As if they learned anything about the caretaker. Did you know anything about the caretaker? He's been acting weird lately. Apparently abducting people is a new hobby of his. Only increased the Akampa's power supply, enough to last them for 5 years if I recall correctly. And he destroyed the tunnels. It seems like he's preparing for something, but what? Ask if they know why they were sent to Akampa. The caretaker mentioned that you might have what he needs. Can you make sense of that? We woke up covered in strange ulcerations. The Okamba said we were sent away to prevent some kind of plague. Except we weren't sick before we met the guy. What a crock. We also said the caretaker sent others with the same disease, but they didn't recover. They died. I want you both in sickbay now. Captain, their condition is unusual. It appears to be a cellular disruption caused by the introduction of foreign genetic material. Their bodies are rejecting it, rather violently I might add. They're fortunate. A few more days and the cellular disruption would have been fatal. Foreign genetic material? For what purpose? An excellent question, Commander. It appears to have been introduced deliberately, though why anyone wants to inject them with incompatible DNA is beyond my comprehension. Prognosis, Doctor? I've already started the treatment. With my expertise, they should make a full recovery. Captain, there is now enough evidence to form a reasonable hypothesis. The caretaker provides the Ocampa with a mere 5 years worth of energy that destroys the access tunnels. In addition, he frequently mentioned running out of time. The caretaker has sustained the Ocampa for millennia. Why this sudden urgency is illogical. My conclusion is that he does not intend to continue his role as caretaker. Dr. Scurry further confirms my hypothesis. The caretaker is enacting measures to safeguard the Ocampa for as long as possible. However, they run out of energy eventually, so he seeks a successor, someone who holds their key to their survival, a compatibility with the caretaker's DNA. This explains the abduction and subsequent testing of individuals from various sectors. I believe the caretaker is dying. If he dies, then how the hell are we supposed to get home? We have to return to the array before it's too late. Captain, given the caretaker's reluctance to cooperate, a more assertive approach may be necessary. The Vulcan's right. If that overgrown energy blob won't send us home, we'll blast our way out. Phasers, torpedoes, the whole shebang. I believe a bit of tactical planning is in order. Shields first, then phasers. Okay, oh, that's life support. Repair and activate the shield generator. Where the hell's... Oh, there it is. Repair and activate the phaser control room. Repair and activate the torpedo launch bay. Oh my god. How do I scroll down? Oh, there we go. Not enough work teams, okay. Oh no. Oh, that's how I move around. I zoom in and then I move around like this. I get it. Look at me struggling for ages then for no particular reason. Okay, right, I need to get back to this one. I guess shield generator done. Right, so the ship. Repair. Let's make sure we got enough stuff. Right, let's scan. Yep. Deuterium, something like that. There we go. Our offensive and defensive capabilities have been restored, Captain. We're ready as whatever. Let's show this quadrant what we're really made of. With that, I want to make sure we got enough. There we go. Fly back to the array. Here it is. Captain, reach our destination. Orders. Continue. Here we go. Oh, fuck the Kazon. I forgot about them. It seems we were expected, Captain. It's the Kazon. The lead ship is hailing us. They're probably not calling to chat. I'll have our marquee rated manned. You'll have to support if this turns into a fight, Captain. Excellent idea. Let's see what the Kazon have to say first. Why are you here? Do you truly believe you can defeat us? All we care about is getting home, Jamie, and we'll beam over the array and see if we can arrange that. That's all. After your display of firepower, we do not fear you, but we are not fools. We have no dispute with you. Then leave. The array is ours. This is absurd. We have no intention of challenging you. The array is mine. Leave or face my wrath. Oh, God. Jabin, can we discuss this like two civilized? He's disconnected, Captain. They're powering up their weapons. Battle stations. Each combat encounter, you may choose up to 3 heroes to utilize their specific strengths and abilities. Okay. Select hero. Okay, and these maneuvers. The Voyager will fight semi-autonomously. Phases are fired automatically to be used manually. You control the ship by opening the command menu and deciding how to approach the enemy. What are your orders again? Oh, orders. Oh. Order your ship to try and attack or defend, decide with either defensive or offensive movement. Fleeing requires enemy engines to be damaged while surrendering. Costs resources as a form of payment. You can also repair damage system. Proceed to offensive movement. Okay, right. Offensive actions. Weapons. There you go. Shield, warp core, weapons. In the battle, the hero's abilities can be activated either by pressing them with the mouse or pressing number 1. A blue countdown indicates that the ability is activated, while a white cooldown shows a cooldown time until the ability is ready for use again. For more detailed information about the effects of the abilities, however, the respective visual of the mouse. Okay, right. There we go. Oh my god, look at Voyager! Torpedoes have to be fired manually. They are very powerful weapons causing great... I didn't see that. How are you supposed to fire torpedoes? Attack! I have no idea how we fire torpedoes. An enemy ship has surrendered, Captain. Damn, Voyager's doing good. What's it? Combat result win. Hull status 97%. Proceed. That went better than expected. Our radar is still in good shape. I'll keep it close by just in case more Kazans decide to show up. You are strong, Captain. There is strength in numbers. I have called for reinforcements. This array will be mine. Now, I guess we don't have much time. Hell, he array. Hell, he array. Hell, the array, they mean. Well, aren't you persistent? We need you to send us back where we came from. Impossible. I've barely enough strength to complete my work. I must protect the Acampa. If I don't, the Kazon will steal the water. They won't be able to survive. Optional, confront him. What happened to the Acampa was your fault. Optional, you must let go of the Acampa. Did you ever consider allowing the Acampa to care for themselves? They're children. Children grow up, they need challenges. Maybe the Acampa are stronger than you think. Send us home. You've dragged us into this. You need to send us... Captain, Jabin wasn't bluffing. His reinforcements have arrived. I could try to access the array system transports to the Alpha Quadrant, Captain. No, I'm fading. Time is up. If you leave, the array will be left at the Kazon. No, annihilate the Acampa. You must destroy it. Don't listen to him. We'll be stranded. Please protect the Acampa. What is right and what is easy? The caretaker fades away, collapsing into an instant crystalline form. Janeway is now faced with an impossible choice. Return home to the Alpha Quadrant, leaving the Acampa defenseless, or sacrifice Voyager's return to ensure their safety. The clock is ticking. He's gone. Captain, the Kazon are closing in. Should I try to access the primary control system to send us back? Destroy the array. Access primary control system to return home. Oh no! The dreaded decision. Destroy the array! No! Yeah, we never asked to be involved, but we are. I would trade the allies for the Acampa for our convenience. Return to work, ready to try callbait devices. What are you doing? The array's the only way out of here. You can't. I can, and I will. Try callbait devices ready, Captain. Fire! Oh my god! I can't believe I just destroyed the array! We'll find another way home, I promise. Who do you think you are making the decisions for all of us? It was the right decision, Blana. The Akampa. They reminded me of our people. We were fighting more powerful enemies to protect our own. The Akampa deserved that too. 70,000 light years. We're really stranded, aren't we? Great. Now I'll definitely miss my next Outmeet review. A misbehaviour review that should not be your primary concern at the moment, Mr. Paris. Ah, thanks to you, but I can't thought about that. Jabin is hailing us, Captain. You have made an enemy today. Mr. Paris, put some distance between us and this place. Voyager's hull can be damaged in combat, dialogue, spatial phenomena, or if the main deflector is offline. If the hull integrity reaches 0, Voyager will be destroyed and the game is over. Hull doesn't regenerate by itself. To repair the hull inside a work team or the engineering office. Fly to the marked system in the third. Fly to the marked destination in the third system. What, this one? An asteroid. Why are we going here? The caretaker is dead. To prevent the Kazon from seizing control of this rail, I was forced to destroy it. Jabin, leader of the Kazon Ugra, has particularly declared Voyager an italic Voyager enemy. We're now truly stranded in the quadrant with hostile Kazon stacked on our tail, which puts some distance between ourselves and this disastrous encounter as possible. Oh no, we're losing. Yeah, we're running low on... I don't even scan it. Max, try and get as much as possible. Shit. Scan. Keep... Captain, receiving help from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Okay. Okay. The crew's happy about their fuel prawns, Captain. No problem. We just need to get more anyway, because we're running out. Scan. Since it's detected a dense cloud of interstellar gas with an unusually high concentration of deuterium, risk to maneuver Voyager into the unknown of the cloud. Oh fuck! We collided with a floating starship within the cloud. Oh god! Holes minus 20%! Oops! Oh, I think the ship took a bit of damage there. We need more though! While tracing the ring system of the D-class planet, Voyager detects traces of the 224 a major breakthrough of the Federation. Analyzing samples can provide valuable scientific insights. Dispatches team to investigate. It worked! 3 crew members got sick though. Oops. Alright, scan. Wait, no, I don't want this. I want... Oh, yes, we get it. Oh my god, the crew's complaining again. No life support. Oh my god. Missing resources. Oh, we have a lot of missing resources. Oh no. Oh well, we have stuff to do. Scan. Max. Captain, we found a abandoned ship adrift in space as power damage stand. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. Destroy the vessel and salvage the debris. There we go. There we go. We need to get as much as possible. Captain, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but the cargo bay is overflowing. If we find any more of it, we have to know where to put it. We would just lose valuable resources. I wonder if we could expand our storage capacity, perhaps with a new cargo bay. Oh my god, people are constantly complaining. I'm trying to find beryllium. Oh my god. I just set a course here. We're gonna be stuck in space. Oh! Red and grey mode. Your mess will now give out emergency rations. Oh no. 70,000 light years from home. It seems we're in this together, Commander. Your decision didn't win you any friends, Kazon, McKee, and Starfleet, but I respect you for it. Their anger is justified, but we have more pressing concerns. 2 crews on 1 ship, stranded in the Delta Quadrant, fighting for survival. I know a thing or two about survival. The McKee are a motley crew. We have to learn to put our differences aside and work together to coexist. Coexist? Well, Commander, I'd like to offer you the position of Voyager's first officer. First officer? You're willing to trust the McKee with that responsibility? I'm learning to adapt. This is a new beginning, a chance to forge a new path, together. Neelix, Cash, you wanted to see me? Did you need anything else before you leave? Supplies, water, medicine? Well, that's what we discussed. We'd like to go with you. Before you say anything, Captain, we both very much want to be a part of your journey. I can offer you so much in the sector, Captain. Need a guide, supplies, contacts, and a cook? Oh, you haven't lived until you've tasted my Anglo-Bosky? But more than that, Captain, I can be your morale officer. Keep the smiles bright on this long voyage home. I have a feeling you'll need that. A guide, a cook, and a morale officer. That's quite an officer, Mr. Neelix. And Cass, what about you? What do you hope to gain from this journey? I want to see the galaxy. There's so much out there I don't know. So much I want to explore and discover. Perhaps this journey can help me understand my own telepathic abilities later. Learn more, develop them. But I just want to help. After the doctor cured my wounds, I realised I want to help people. Maybe I could learn from him. Assist in sickbay. I think the doctor will be glad to have you. Very well then. Welcome aboard. Captain, you might want to see this. It's like we've stirred up a little trouble in a good way, I think. That's what I guessed. A sudden distress call reveals Voyager's victory over Jabin despite a massive escape from the Kazon slave camp. Janeway wasted no time ordering the desperate survivors to be beamed aboard. Nearly surprised to find out Talaxi in Iskaban, who was captured while exploring the Ocampus landscape. Gratefully joins the growing crew of survivors seeking the Doctor's care. Plus 13 crew! Alright everyone, listen up. Deliver a speech, overcome differences, unite as one. Deliver a speech, stand strong as one. Crew, defend ourselves. Unite, explore the unknown and learn. Overcome differences, unite as one. We're alone in an uncharted part of the galaxy, facing unknown dangers. We must work together to survive. Commander Chakotay and I have agreed to unite our crews as one Starfleet crew. Chart new territory, seek solutions, explore duty causes home, explore, fight our way home. As the only Starfleet vessel in the Delta Quadrant, we'll continue to explore, but our primary goal is to find our way back to the Federation. 75,000 light years, unacceptable. Adapt, overcome, reach home, never give up, find a way together. We'll search for shortcuts, new technologies to get us home faster. Somewhere along this journey, we'll find a way back. Well spoken, Captain. Mr. Parrish, you've proven yourself a skilled pilot and a valuable member of this crew. I hereby appoint you as our flight control officer. For the first time in my life, I don't know what to say. Perhaps a state that you would like to embrace more frequently from now on, Lieutenant Paris. Lieutenant Paris has a nice ring to it, don't you think? Hey, Harry, I bet your own promotion is just around the corner. Haha, never. Oh boy, imagine me becoming captain one day. Very well, gentlemen. As first official acting in your new position, Lieutenant Paris set a course. We're flying home. Captain, you reached the end of the demo. You've made the brave choice to destroy the Caretaker's array, stranding your crew far from home for the greater good. The real adventure starts now. Add Star Trek Voyager across the unknown to your wish list and be ready to continue your mission when the full game launches. Thank you for playing. I say, guys, this game looks fucking amazing. I actually can't wait to keep playing it. Holy crap, I'm definitely getting this game. I don't know about you guys. But thank you so much for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. If you leave a like, a comment, subscribe, it really does help the channel out. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you have a great evening. Goodbye, guys.